There was a mayday call from the motor vessel Guanabara in the Gulf of Aden. Our ship was the closest one. We were about 200 miles away at the time. We responded, and when we got there, we were in contact with the ship's crew. They had control of the ship, they had communication, and the pirates were unable to gain access to the crew. Us, as our VBSS team, we were called upon to go over and board the ship. So at this time, we had a destroyer, a Navy destroyer, a Turkish frigate, and a helicopter above. And at that point, the 4 pirates that had boarded the ship, they had surrendered. The VBSS team got the okay to go ahead and board the ship. I was the first climber. I was the first one on deck. I boarded the ship. You do a lot of training and a lot of simulating, but to have that to where I was looking down on 4 pirates and I was the only one on deck at that time, it was a very crazy experience. At that point, we had a code word that the ship's crew had given us. It was Wrigley Field. And so once the pirates were off that ship, then we could tell them, pass the code word to them, and they came out. That was a very emotional experience. A lot of times when these ships are taken over by pirates, the crew doesn't make it out alive. And to see this 24-man crew, grown men coming out of here and seeing the United States Navy there in tears, just so happy that we were able to be there to their rescue and help them out and help pretty much save their lives. It was probably one of the greatest experiences of my naval career.